Well, good morning, and thanks so much for joining us here today. I'm Cheryl Miller. The Lifelong Learning Institute in Chesterfield will be showcasing watercolors, oils, drawings, acrylic works, and other art forms from some talented artists who are part of this organization. This will be on display next Friday, April 10th. Co-chairs of the art show, Lily Stratton and Brian Austin, join us this morning. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
I was telling you, I was online yesterday looking at the Lifelong Learning Institute, and I was amazed at what this organization is all about. So for our viewers, give us a little bit of an idea of what the Institute does.
The Institute is for seniors, quote unquote. All of us are over 50, and it's a way for us to keep our creative juices going or learn new creative juices. I love art, but I didn't know how to put pencil to paper, so it has been a really good thing for me as far as art is concerned. But we have classes in any kind of thing that you're interested in. Like before the Medicare became important, we had speakers that would come in and help us to understand. So that, we do all that kind of stuff. And we have ballroom dancing, and we have line dancing, and we have yoga, and we have aerobics. And we play cards.
You had language classes and philosophy classes and a little bit of everything. The schedule is just absolutely amazing. People can come in and basically, it's a kind of like a university in and of itself, because there's a little bit of everything available, right?
Yes, it is. It's a chance to meet other folks. It's a community center, if you will. It's where a lot of people spend their day. My wife and I take Spanish classes. We take history classes. We take ballroom dancing, art classes, exercise classes.
Learning never ends, and this is a great way to maybe step in and do something you've always wanted to do, but never had the time to do. As like with art. How did this whole art show idea come up? Do you do this on a regular basis?
It's been done in the past, yes, and we try to do it every year in the spring. And so this is why we're doing it this year, and we want everybody to see how hard workers we have, and they show their talent.
I'm sure you tapped into some amazing talent here.
Yes,
well, it's an opportunity to celebrate what you're doing with your life at this wonderful age.
And as you mentioned, you said that at one point you had artistic skill, but there was another skill you wanted to develop.
Right. I had no idea how to put pencil to paper. I felt like I had a florist, so I knew color and depth and that kind of stuff, but how do you transfer that? So that's been a real learning experience for me.
People want to learn how to wood carve, or they want to learn how to do fabric, putting fabrics together.
Yeah, I noticed one of the classes was called Whimsical Wood Carving.
Yes, right.
That is. I see that you have
We're seeing some of the pictures
behind us, and that's some of the different art that we have created there at LLI, or learned how to create there.
Can you give us an idea of how many people are taking art classes there, and how many people are you going to have represented in the show?
We have 750 members, and
about 30 some odd art courses.
Yeah, so
creative classes of various types.
That's right.
And as we can see from the pictures, just runs the gamut of creativity.
Right.
So knitting, crocheting, all of those type things that you could want to learn are available.
I'm going to have to sign up for a knitting class. I used to do that. That skill went away somewhere along the way, though. Tell us about the pictures that you brought here for us.
This one was done by Brian, and the pump was done by me, where it's just both of them are watercolor. Yours is watercolor too. Both of them are watercolor. They just happen to be two that we picked out to bring. But the ones behind us, they are, as you say, they ran the gamut of different arts and different, like the tote bag and I don't know exactly what's behind me.
Well, tell me a little bit about your painting, Lily.
Mine is the pump.
Yeah.
I lived out in Powhatan County, and that was on our well. And so that's what I painted.
From life. And Brian, tell us about your painting.
Well, that's a scene from Door County, Wisconsin. My wife were walking along a lake in a little park, and I saw that and thought that would be a wonderful painting. And I didn't start painting until 2008.
And you're wonderful.
Well, it's a tribute to the great instructors we have at LLI.
As we said, just really helping you tap into something that you didn't know was there.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. And then it becomes a passion and enriches, it truly has enriched my life over the course of these last 6 or 7 years.
So tell us about the show altogether. When and where can we see it?
Okay, it's in the old Watkins School, which is called the Watkins Annex now. It is April the 10th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and anybody is welcome. It's free, no charge, and we do not sell. But if you came up and said, really, I'd really like to have that, you can talk with the individual artist,
Okay.
and you can make the difference. But it's not through LLI at all.
And will the artists be there?
Yes, a lot of them will be there. So
And I'm sure a lot of those conversations will be going on.
And importantly, there are refreshments,
yeah,
bake sale.
yeah, and a raffle. The raffle has got 5 pieces of art in it, and the tickets are $5 a piece. So you have a choice of getting one of these pieces for $5.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be an absolutely wonderful day. And thank you so much for sharing your artwork
thank you.
and little information about the Lifelong Learning Institute. Thank you so much. The Lifelong Learning Institute's art show, as we mentioned, is coming up on Friday, April 10th. It's from 10 to 3 at the Watkins Annex on Westfield Road in Midlothian.